Hey, you want to see something cool?
Hola, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Thunderbite29 here, and yep, I'm back today with another video. The moment that a lot of you have been waiting for, some of you have been demanding me to make for so long. Today is the day I finally make my review on the new Puss in Boots movie, The Last Wish, as I had finally gotten a chance to watch it last night. And as I did watch it, now today in this video, I'm going to give my full thoughts of this movie and what I think of it, and just simply talk about it. But before I begin, I just want to say I hope you enjoyed the content that you see here on the channel, and if you do enjoy this video, please smash the like button down below, hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends, and hit that little bell and yes. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin, shall we? But before I start, I just want to put out a spoiler warning because this video will contain spoilers of the movie. So if you do not want to hear them, please, por favor, do not watch this video. Thank you. Gracias. But anyways, let's finally start this review. So this movie begins with Puss in Boots still being the outlaw as he was in the first film and being a renowned hero, having a party at the governor's home, which accidentally awoken a nearby giant. Puss in Boots end up becoming that hero once again, taking down the giant, but using one of his 9 lives to do so, which it would later be revealed that he had used 8 of his 9 lives. Fun fact about the first fight scene, all the bells that were ringing in that fight indicated how many lives Puss in Boots used, and the bell that crushed him was the 8th life, which the doctor revealed, and in the film, it was revealed how he used his 8 lives, which means if he died one more time, it was over, and Puss in Boots would officially die, which the doctor was ordering him to retire, which Puss in Boots refused and ended up going against the doctor's wishes. When he went to a pub that same night, he had come across this black hooded wolf, which would later to be revealed his name was Death, got into a skirmish with Puss in Boots, which disarmed him and scratched him for the first time ever, which scared him so much that he ended up fleeing the fight. And only then he had finally obeyed the doctor's wishes and went to that cat home to retire. But before he entered that home, he buried his sword, boots, and hat like he was dead. And then he went to retire. It was very difficult for him for a while, but then he ended up getting used to it. And while he was there, he ended up meeting this stray dog who disguised himself as a cat. But shortly after they met, the crime family of Goldilocks and the 3 bears showed up to the residence looking for Puss in Boots, which they thought he was dead at first, until he overheard their conversation of them talking about this magical wishing star that could grant anybody any wish they wanted, which Puss in Boots was hoping to use that wish to get all of his 9 lives back. And Jack Horner, who is a pie chef and a man who collected magical artifacts, was the one who was supposed to receive the map that same day, which then he broke into his bakery to try to steal the map. And when he was about to steal the map and he opened the case, it was revealed that Kitty Paws, his love interest from the first movie, was trying to do the same exact thing, which they both get into a fight over, and then the 3 bears and Jack Horner were all in the same room, all about to fight each other over the map, which Puss and Kitty Paws and the unnamed dog all escape and was trying to follow the map wherever it took them, which took them to a dark forest, which turned into a different world. As their adventure went on, they were constantly harassed by Jack Horner and his chefs and the crime family, the 3 bears. But also as their adventure went on, more details were revealed about the 3 main characters. Like for example, Puss and Kitty, who were love interests in the first film, they were actually supposed to be married, but however that didn't happen because Puss didn't show up because he was scared. And throughout the film, his PTSD would come back from time to time and his fear would come back. But it was also later revealed that Kitty didn't show up either, and Puss had a lot of regret about that day and wishing that he wasn't scared. But then it was also later revealed that the stray dog that Puss had met back in the retirement home, people had tried to kill him throughout his life. Meanwhile, he didn't realize that, but Puss and Kitty realized that, and they actually felt bad for him and started to accept him more and more. And also at the same time, Puss was constantly being harassed by that black hooded wolf, Death, which he had met earlier in the film as well, which scared him so much that forced him to retire. He was constantly getting harassed by him, scaring him so much to the point that he was constantly running away. One of those times he had even ran to the star without Kitty and the dog, which made Kitty so mad, but she didn't know that at the time. And then when they all got to the star, Jack Horner, the Candy Lock, and the three bears were also there, and they were all willing to fight to the death for that final wish. And during that fight, some tough decisions had to be made. Like, for example, when the three bears were about to die, the woman who was the leader of the three bears had to choose to either keep the wish for herself or to save the bears, and she decided to save the bears. Puss had to make a tough decision as well, when the wolf and Puss met again for another duel. Puss, instead of using that wish to get all his 9 lives back, he decided to fight for the only life he had left, which he ended up winning that duel and disarmed the wolf, and the wolf ended up sparing his life, but promised Puss that they would meet again. Just as everybody thought it was all over, Jack Horner, who had ate a magic cookie, had turned into a giant, which he takes the map away from everybody, causing everyone to team up against him. And the stray dog had distracted Jack Horner long enough for them to take the map away from him and to rip it up so he couldn't get the last wish, which ends up causing him to die. After the final wishing star had disappeared, everyone came together and came to their senses and realized maybe they did not need that final wishing star, because everything they ever wanted in their lives and everything they ever wished for was all right there in front of them. Goldilocks accepted the bears as her family, while Puss and Kitty ended up getting back together, adopting that stray dog, naming him Perrito. The film ends with Perrito, Puss, and Kitty stealing the governor's boat and setting sail to visit some friends. Some friends in the land far, far away, which was very popular in the Shrek franchise, which gave us a clue for a possible Shrek 5 in the future. And my overall review for this film is very perfectly well done. DreamWorks, props to you. You actually made an amazing film. I couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, the writing, the storyline, the layout, and everything was perfectly well done. Even the voice acting was perfectly well done. And with the return of Antonio Banderas, who voiced Puss, and Selma Hayek, who voiced Kitty Sawpaws, who came back from the first film, even their voice acting was perfectly well done, just like it was in the first film. Like, the cast choice of this film was perfectly well done and actually made these characters who they actually were. They really did a phenomenal job with their characters. Another reason why I say that is because of how damn hilarious this film was. You cannot deny the fact that this film was pretty fucking hilarious, and it doesn't matter if you're a kid watching this or an adult watching this, this film was hilarious. The scenes, the jokes were pretty damn hilarious. Hell, even the villains were hilarious, which actually made their characters respectable. Which is why the choice of casting was very well done in this film. It was very suitable for this film. And one final thing I just wanted to mention. This character, Perrito, this character I really did not think I was going to like as much. I thought he was going to be another boring side character. However, that was not the case at all. He actually became a more respectable character as the movie went on and the more we got to know him. So he was actually a pretty nice character, way better than I thought originally. And my final rating for this film, I am definitely going to give it a 9 out of 10. But if you count the comedy parts of this film, that's automatically 10 across the board, baby. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I would give it an 11 out of 10 if I could. I couldn't have asked for anything better than this. Congratulations, DreamWorks. Well done. This was a film we really desperately needed, especially after that god-awful Lightyear film we had earlier that year. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is definitely one of my favorite films from 2022. It's definitely my favorite animated film from 2022. Anyways, amazing film. I would recommend watching it if you get the chance. But what do you guys think of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed or agree with this review, please smash the like button down below, hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss another video. Follow me on social media. I appreciate all your guys' love and support you've been giving me, especially on that meme video I had posted 2 weeks ago, which is now at 6,000 views now. Thank you all so much for that. I love all you to death. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And until next time, I will see you all in the next video. And this is ThunderBuddy29, sign off.